Hello everyone, it's Lydia. So this is episode, I think 4, Easy Handmade Card using Handmade Flower Series. And I have 6 cards to share today, so I'm going to go quick. So the first 3 I used Thinking of You, Stampin' This, Happy Birthday, Stampin' Up, and all of the papers are Prima Madeline, 6x6 paper stack. On one of the cards I used the Sizzix labels Majestic number 2, and all of the handmade flowers were created by Karen, JB Lady Scrapper 48. Super gorgeous flowers, Karen. You did a fabulous job. So here's the first one. It's a nice, simple little vintage looking card. The base is 4x6, 6x4, 6x4. And all I did was I did do some distressing with some vintage photo. I have a layer of the brown cardstock. Then on top of that, I have the Prima paper. Then on my rectangle here, I did some embossing with this is a Darcy folder with the dots. Stamped Happy Birthday. You want to do your stamping before you emboss. And super gorgeous flower from Karen. She used some lace on here. Love this brown button. She has a bit of applique peeking out here. And it looks like she used a tiny doily on there. Isn't that beautiful? And then this gorgeous trim here I just received from Letty, Crafty Girl 101. It's a beautiful rosette trim there. And then the inside of the card, you already seen, I just added more paper and the die cut piece. Card number 2, Thinking of You, very simple. All I did was layer sky blue cardstock. It was my first layer on top of the base. Then I did the Prima paper, so beautiful with the butterflies. Again, my rectangle, I did a Martha Stewart border punch on the bottom here, Thinking of You. And the gorgeous flower from Karen. I love the fibers on here in the sparkly center. So that's that one. The next one I'm going to show you is kind of busy, but don't panic. It's super easy, I promise. So for the element here, I was inspired by this card that I saw on Pinterest. Hope you can see it. So this is what it looked like. It looks like she may have used Prima Lyric, I'm going to say. I don't know if that's one sheet of paper or if she added 2 papers on here. And then she has some trim and that clock. But I love this element right here. And she stamped on a tiny tag on craft paper. That's a little woodsy, bird woodsy. You can't really make it out. And then she has some seam binding, and she added pins. But I didn't add pins on mine. So I'll show you what I created after watching or viewing this card. So it's easy. It looks like it's really busy, but it's not. So 4x6 on white cardstock. Then I layered pink cardstock. On top of that, I did 1 sheet of the Madeline paper, which is a pretty floral. So 1 entire sheet. And I added the dainty trim that I purchased from J. Stella's Lavish Laces. It has little hearts on it. I love that trim. Then I have a paper doily. And then on top of that, I added this gorgeous flower that Karen made using some tulle. I think she purchased this at a Hobby Lobby. It's a beautiful tulle trim. And then she added this pretty center and some fibers. And then here's my embellishment here that I love, and all I did was I used these tiny tags that I have. She used small craft paper tags, but I don't have any of those, plus it wouldn't go with my card anyway. So right on the card I stamped my image, and I want to make 2 more cards. That's why I have these stamped out. And these stamps are, it's called, what is it? This is by Inkadinkado clear stamp set. And I received this one from Marcia. Yes, Fletgoldm. Thank you, Marcia. And all I did was, after I added my papers and my doily and my flower, I stamped the sentiment here. It says "Miss You." I formed a bow using seam binding, and I added it right next to the flower. Okay, left it alone, and then on top of that, I mounted with a large pop dot my sentiment. And then I formed another smaller bow with the seam binding, and I glued it on top on the tip of the tag. And then I added a little woodsy. You could also add like a cute little vintage button on there. It will look really pretty. I added this trim here at the bottom, and then some flat back pearls. That one is beautiful. Love it. Give it a try, ladies. And then on the inside, I just added some paper from the Prima Madeline, and I didn't add a die cut piece because this paper's light, so I could just write my notes on here and she'll be able to see it and read it. Okay, so that's that. And then my next set are using, let's see, I got this from Marcia. This is 7 Gypsies Paddington collection, 6x6, black and white. Black and white cards are really fun to make and they just turn out so beautiful. I used just a little note. This is by Steff, and I used a Martha Stewart border punch. You can use any punch for this card, for the design on this card. And then Spellbinders label 18. So here's the first one, and the flower is handmade by Marcia, Fletgoldm. She did a beautiful job on this flower. And I went with black cardstock for my base. Again, 4x6. And I just layered some white cardstock, and then I have this music note print paper, and then I formed a banner, stamped just a little note. And now for my strip here, and you can use any edge punch for this, border punch, 2-inch wide, and then make it as long as you want, and then punch on the top and punch on the other side, and you get your pretty border. And then I just added some flat back pearls here, and this gorgeous flower that Marcia made. She used some burlap and a bloomer, and I love this. I think it's a button. It's just a beautiful beaded button. She did such a wonderful job on that. And then on the inside, I added the striped paper. There's my die cut, and I added a little Martha Stewart butterfly punch out. So that's one. My next one, the flower is made by Steff, Brownbabycraftaholic. On this one, let me make sure. I want to give proper credit. Yes, Steff, Brownbabycraftaholic. And I know she used a die, but I don't remember which die she used, and she has some tulle on here. And I love this center that she used. Again, same thing, white cardstock, that music note print paper, just a little note fashioned into a banner, and some flat back pearls. And here's the inside with a butterfly. And my last card, ladies, is this one, and this handmade flower was created again by Marcia, Fletgoldm, super gorgeous. She used some of that tulle trim from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and then she has this beautiful gray bloomer, and then she added this gorgeous button. I love it. I think this is spare parts. And same thing, I just added my white cardstock note paper, my banner strip that I punched out, and some pearls. And there's the inside with the butterfly. So that is my card share for today, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching, everyone. Post a comment if you wish, and subscribe. Have a fabulous day. Bye.